Okay, all yours.
Okay, thank you, Lorraine. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Ridwan. So together with me, my teammate, Vic. So we will just do some sharing, just light and easy sharing about Microsoft product, which is Microsoft Copilot. So along the session, you will see some demos, and then we will share some tips and FAQs where you can actually get more information and resources. So I will be sharing my screen now. Give me a moment. Let me just open my slide. Mm, so- Okay, I guess you guys can see my screen. Vic, you can see, right?
Yeah, can.
So Vic, all right, thank you. So let me introduce to you. It's actually powered by AI, and you guessed it right? So the behind engine of the Copilot system is belongs to OpenAI. So Microsoft and OpenAI are really close partner. So whichever technology released by OpenAI will be used by Microsoft. So the Microsoft named the system a Copilot system. So they started out with the different name, and then end of last year they rebrand and name every each of the product that have a AI capability. The name will be Copilot. So why Copilot, right? So why AI? The easiest way, why AI? So if you go back to the older way of searching for informations and having all the information to be saved in a certain particular manner and using certain particular technologies, AI actually introduced a different way of how you can actually consume those information. If you use Bing or Google, you have to go into the search engine and browse through millions of search result and will take a lot of time to actually find the information that really suits you and things that you really wanted to get and try to maybe use it in your proposal, in your presentation. But if you use AI, it will cut short all those particular processes and will give you the content that you want. For example, AI can actually summarize um, any articles or website. A normal search engine cannot do that. It can actually analyze things for you and give you insights. For example, you have set of computational mathematics result or any accounting numbers, right? You just throw it to AI and it will help you to give you some insights of data that you have given to the AI. And you can actually ask the AI to format the content in a table manner and to do comparisons and also write content for you and even create images. So you see, right, when I'm trying to actually uh, do the intro, I'm what the terms I want to focus on. AI can help you to do things, right? Rather than or any search engine, it's just a one way. There's a Google or Bing, you just go in and search and they give you result. But AI will actually help you to do things and to create new things, right? So, why Copilot? So, what is the difference between other AI in the market? For example, Google have their own, and Amazon, AWS have their own, and even the Open AI, right? ChatGPT. So, one of the main reasons, right, is the multimodal AI. So when you talk about multimodal, right, when you have different requirement, right, you can able to handle that. For example, you are generating content at the same time you want to create some images, right? Those require different brains, I will say, to actually able to give you the result and content that you want, right? So Copilot able to consolidate all the multimodal AI behind and present to you for you to use. So other things that Copilot is good at is, for example, able to be transparent to the information that it shows you. Later on, Vic will demo and shows you there's a reference link for any of the information that AI has given you, right? So you can actually validate and be really comfortable on the response that AI gives you, Copilot gives you. So there are other things as well. For example, no knowledge cut off. If you previously used ChatGPT, they're not considered as live AI. They have the data is only up to this particular date only. But Copilot will have any recent news or data available for them, and for you to actually get all the information. And if you are in a enterprise tenant, right, there's a commercial data protection. This is one of the key component that whenever we talk to client, they don't really worry about the technology. They worry about the safety of the data. For example, they have set of sales, set of customer lists, set of informations that are confidential about their finances. So if they use AI, will this information being exposed and other people can actually access this information. So Microsoft did have the responsible AI framework to actually handle all the data protection. So what are the flavors, right? Like I said, most of all the Microsoft technology that have AI. So they group it and name it Microsoft Copilot. Right? So if you familiar with the operating system, everyone use Windows. So they have the AI capability. So what are the application that has the AI capability like here, Notepad, Paint, and other things? If you are in security, if you have antivirus or something, they have AI capability. If you are in search engine, you're using Bing or you're using browser, Edge browser, AI powered browser. There are other things as well, and also Microsoft 365, which is Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, will have the AI capability built in inside. And if you are a heavy user, for example, you are developing an application, right? They have AI as well. So you can just go in and type, I want this type of application, and it will actually build the code for you and all the interface. So you can, jumpstart and start to, create other things for the application. You even have for the developer a GitHub Copilot. Actually, if you go back to the history, right, the first AI Copilot released by Microsoft actually is inside the GitHub. The developer, IT developer who developing the application can actually develop really fast. Before even they can think of what to write, the AI will able to code for them, right? So these are the ecosystem, the flavors, I would say, AI capabilities inside Microsoft product. So if I just go through the next slide, for today, we will just focus on these three areas, I believe. So the first one, Copilot for everyone, which is the free version of Copilot. Vic will demo later on what are the available features in the Copilot from the browser until to the smartphone, if you got enough time. And then Copilot in Windows. So similar features and functionality of the free Copilot. If we got time, maybe we will show later on. And I will be showing about Microsoft Copilot 365. So I will have some demos on Word. I will try to do some live demo for the audience to see how actually you can go in and type the prompt and do summarization of certain articles and create action items. So the last thing here, Microsoft Security Copilot, is more to IT people, for them to utilize. For example, they can just go into the security center and have all the dashboard and threat analysis of viruses, which computers are compromised, what action you can actually take to to solve the issue. So it's under the Microsoft Security Copilot. So if you want to understand which area that Microsoft want to empower with the Copilot, if you can see from the example here, so we have, if you are HR personnel, you can actually use Copilot to do things like to store assets and do some notes taking and even do some summarization of certain HR related, admin related work. If you're in marketing, you can, Copilot can help you to create some ideas and do some proposal for you. If in your in sales, you can able to actually analyze and predict certain quarters of businesses that you are having. For example, we are targeting this amount of businesses in this particular year, and what will happen in next year. So you will use AI in Excel to be able to generate those forecasts. And in customer service, you can actually, create a chatbot to actually able to handle a lot of queries, and the AI will actually can be hooked up into the existing enterprise database and able to answer all the queries by the customer automatically without you need to have all the pressure to the customer service people to answer them. You have other, yeah, maybe in finance, even you have in for IT as well. So Microsoft able to cover with all their products. They can empower the AI in every category of the workforce here. So I don't want to go into details. So just brief through for if you are in a if a individual focus, right? These are the direct product that you will be in touch with, that has a co-pilot, that has the AI capabilities. For example, the Teams, Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, and other things. And then if you go to the team, as a team perspective, you and your colleague, what are the AI tool available for you, for example, in Teams, Loop, and OneNote. And as a big as an organization, what AI can help you, what are the technology Microsoft can do. So in AI, you have the Power BI. AI in Power BI is really great. You can just give you prompt and it will generate all the dashboard. And in Power Apps, for you to help build applications and other things as well. Right? So these are the like a summary if you are a person, right? So we have an individual focus, team, and organization focus. So now let's move on. I will explain to you about Copilot for Microsoft 365. So how much the cost? So at the moment it's 30 US per user per month. So you have to purchase it as an add-on, means you have to have the existing 365 subscription, and then you go in and purchase add-on for you to have the AI capability part of the product. So these are the comparison. If you can see from here, there's a free version and there's a Copilot Pro. These are they are individual categories. And also for organization, so you have the free version as well for you. And also you have more things, for example, in Teams and other things as well, other feature that you can actually enable and use it. So there are other Copilot, a Copilot for sales, Copilot for service. They are more advanced for certain types and certain particular users. They are tailored to industry. For example, you are using dynamic CRM, you are using Salesforce, right? So you can actually link the Copilot to external parties and to able to get this information and back to your tenant and do some reportings and have the AI to answer some queries. So I don't want to go into details. These are some of the uh, applications and also license requirement. Like I said, you need to have existing Office 365 subscription. These are the subscription that you will need to have. And to have a Copilot, it will be add on top of your existing Office 365 license. So let's go into the demo, right? Now let's go to the demo. So let me show you one of the easiest demo here. So Copilot in Word. So maybe I will just do a live demo. But let's stop and let me share my browser. Make sure I'm opening the correct browser. Let me share my browser. Okay, and so I hope it is not too small. What you can see. So I will do a live demo. So for example, now we have our Copilot license installed and ready. Let's assume that. So now we try using Word. Right? So I will just create one new document. So I'll create one new document here. Then once you open this document, right, you can see there's an icon here, Draft with Copilot. I hope you can see. Sorry, maybe I just on my document. This one. You can see, right, there's an icon here. So this is how you can actually start using Copilot in Word. You just click here and maybe give your idea on what you want to do with this document. If you miss this particular icon, you can actually go right here. You see here, we have another icon also, similar features and functionality. So you can just click. Um, so you have the sidebar for you to actually for to actually ask the Copilot to actually generate the content for you. So let's go back to this graphic Copilot. So I want to create a proposal. Okay. Help me create a proposal to open a coffee shop in big city. Let's try just a simple prompt here. And then I can just go and click this generate button. Within, I think, less than 5 seconds, it started to generating all the content. For example, here, it will able to do some structure here. You have the introduction, and it generated all the market analysis statistic for you and location, right? Location number 1, number 2, number 3, all the details are there. Menu, right? Most important things if you're opening a coffee shop out. So coffee, that's the first thing. Have tea. I will continue to generate for you. See how many pages now? 1, 2, and 3. I don't know when it will stop, so we can just wait and see how good the content is. So if you want to try to build a proposal, right, maybe you have certain format, you can actually ask the Copilot to follow that particular format. So for example, here you can just say you just type like this, maybe let it complete, right? So later on I can show you. Yeah, it's almost like 5 pages, and so we can just leave it for it to generate. So you can actually ask the Copilot to format this proposal based on existing proposal, or even to add some images, you can do that. So here, maybe I just zoom in here. So you can see here, right? There's a view prompt icon. Maybe I can just click here. You see there's an existing prompt created by Microsoft. You can just use this, and you can even ask things, in view more prompt. It will actually open for you a list of set of prompt that you can use uh, from the Copilot lab. Yep. So you can see here, if you like this, right, you can actually keep it, or maybe you can click this one to regenerate. It will regenerate again. So I will just keep this draft, and maybe, I want to amend some things. Can you do projection on when I can break even of my coffee? Okay. So let's see if able to do that. See? For example, you want some visual in table format. So you are doing you need some projection of when you able to, you know, get the profit from your business if you're able to actually do that. So it's a good start if you don't have any idea to work on, and a Copilot can help you. Right? Can do a lot of things. So I just want to move on to the next step. So let's say you have this one ready, right? So let's say you save it already. So and then we can actually go in and ask the PowerPoint to generate a slide for you. So now I'm on my PowerPoint. There's a simple blank PowerPoint, and I have the similar Copilot icon see right here, and then I will just click the icon. The sidebar will appear. Okay, okay, you see there's a existing message. Create a presentation about something. Create presentation from slides. Okay, let's try to create a presentation. So this is a prompt area. So maybe I will just click here. But from, let's say, maybe I have some, yeah, I think I have some, maybe it's this one. Okay, let create presentation from a document file that I created before. So you can just hit enter. So it will go into the document and have a look at the main title and all the important title. You see now, it will start to able to generate. Or maybe this document is maybe too simple. Let's go in and generate other things. So let's go in. I have created few example. Maybe I will, okay, never mind. So let's go in and create a new one. Okay, let's go into a new one and then open the Copilot again. So create a presentation from, I have too many files, not remember which one. So let's try, about this. Maybe I should open the document first. See what is inside. Files. Okay, never mind. So this the example document got information that I can show you. So let's open this document. So this is a document that we generated before. Got some information here about the trend report or something, key factor. Then we can just go in here. And then you can see, right? You're able to generate the slides. You can even change the design if you want to. There's a designer here. You can actually change all the designs of the slides, right? Then these are the contents and everything inside here. You can ask Copilot to even animate the slides and do certain things as well. So let's move on to the next demo. So this is PowerPoint and I've shown Word. So let's move on and have a look at Teams. I have the Teams open here. So this is my Microsoft Teams. So I have recent meetings that I've joined here. So you can see here there's few meetings here. So let's say I did not able to join this meeting. For example, let's say I take this HPE meeting, right? I didn't join this meeting at all. So I can actually go in, right? Here there's a recap button to be able for me to actually ask the AI to summarize what happened inside that meeting. For example, here I just click view recap and it will able to summarize all the information here. For example, the video recording for me to have a look, and the speakers that, and then when the when they actually talk during the meeting, and also and notes. I see, right, the meeting notes, and then the follow-up tasks. For example, who and who need to do which of the following tasks. It will list you all here. You have if you want to create notes, you can actually do that. And then you can actually go in and click the Copilot button here and even ask more detail about this workshop. So you can ask when this workshop will happen next. So it will go through all the details and give you some answers and insight to it. So there are other things as well. For example, here recap this meeting and do other things as well. So you can see here. So this workshop will happen on 27th May, right? And Noel mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, right? So you were able to to actually link to the transcript of this meeting. So we have this transcript, right? So that's how easy it is if you use Copilot in Microsoft Teams. It help you with all the automation for you, so you don't have to actually go in and write meeting minutes and other things. You can do other things as well. For example, here maybe it's too small to see. You can see it if I click this one. To recap this meeting, you will actually try to give some summary, but you already have the meeting notes here. So it will actually give you some response. So other things that I want to show is this one. So while we are waiting for the response to be there. So if you're back to the home, right, and you see there's an icon here, Copilot icon. So if you go here, these are the uh, your chat bot for your entire tenant. Let's say you have OneDrive, you have SharePoint, all the information are inside there, right? So you need an AI powered chatbot to able to answer question and queries based on your data, right? Rather than you have your chat GPT and other Copilot public that available, they cannot connect to your data. So Microsoft actually built in together with the same license, you have the capability to do that. For example, here, right? Let's say I just do one, right? Maybe I just do what idea. So maybe I can okay. What's new, right? What's the latest from let's say Noel, right? And just click enter. So what latest from Noel are organized by emails, chat, and files. So anything created by Noel, it will actually you can able to see that. So here's the latest from Noel. So emails, we send you an emails uh, about the weekly meetings. You actually talk to him, and then inside this particular meetings, and then what are files created by Noel? So these are the latest files. You can actually go in and see all the files. Right? And you can actually go and click them. So you can even ask more questions. For example, like uh, here it suggested some of the questions here. So you can see, for example, tell me more about this weekly meeting for 2024. Let's wait for it to generate. So by the time, maybe we can just go back and look at the yeah. So it's generated. Yeah, so it generated the response for you. So weekly meeting, what is a weekly meeting? It's actually a recurring event created by Lorraine, and who will attend that meeting. And for a specific discussion document, you can actually look for this information, right? So let's go back to the recap meeting that we have done just now, right? So I just key in recap meetings. It will actually highlight all the key topics that discussed in this particular meeting. So all the informations and then also notes who actually spoken about this. So you can do a lot of things. For example, tell me more about maybe uh, ChatGPT 4.0, right? So it will go through into the tenant, will look into any information that someone presented about this. So for example, here, Noel has presented about ChatGPT 4.0. Sorry, I'm just scroll. So it will authored by Noel, and these are the slides. Right? You can actually go in and open that slides. So tell me more talk about Asia's tech SCI, let's say, right? Just for fun, you can try, because we are doing a lot of contents about Asia, Microsoft Asia. So yep, we were able to generate the answer for you. See, so and it will actually give you even in structure manner. For example, it doesn't only give you what is Asia's the SCI means, but it also gives you some of the key points. For example, training uh, and infrastructure modernization. What are the documents that you can actually refer? A webinar outline, if there's any webinar related to this topic, technical white paper, workshop guidelines, presentations, right? So all these documents you can actually open. So if you have AI Copilot in your tenant, then you have this capability. So some people worry about security. You can actually set this certain document as confidential documents. So let's say you just flag this, maybe let's say this particular Word document is a salary information. You can just flag this document as a confidential document. Then Copilot cannot access that document. So lastly, I would just want to do some demo on one of the easiest demo is using Microsoft Forms. Right? So yeah, didn't sign in. Okay, sorry. Maybe I can open it from here. I think better. Forms. Yep. Good. So let's say I want to create a new form and you want to make it really quick. Right? You don't have enough time to actually go in and create one question by one, right? You can actually go in and draft the form using Copilot. So we have existing prompt here, right? So for example, I can just use this one, create an employee feedback survey for HR. Maybe propose a town hall feedback survey to collect employees' feedback. Let's go for this one. And then I just click generate. See, like within even like 5 seconds, it generated all the question, including the formatting. See, right? For example, here, let it generate for you. And let's say you want to use this format. Okay, it generated all the question. What is overall impression of the town hall meeting? You can actually edit this question, but the great thing is it speeds up your work. You don't have to go in and type this question and create all the items of the answers of each of the question. So you can just select, for example, you want this theme, let's say this theme, and keep it, and then you can even add more question using Copilot. So let's say I go to preview. So these are the preview. I just click start and I can answer all the questions. Right? So that's how easy it is if you're using AI inside Microsoft Form. So that's all from me, Vic. Are you there, Vic? So Vic will be showing you about a free Copilot.
Hi, Rizwan. Okay, let me share screen first. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you have been trying some features on it. So this is Copilot AI. I prefer to use the personal account one. You can see, let me reload first. Okay, it's a personal account. So my account is paid version. So because the reason for that, I want the history. If you're using a corporate account, you would not have all the features. Hmm. Okay, you notice there's no history here. Okay. Then this is the Copilot free version. Within the Windows 11, if you're updated version, you will also have a Copilot icon and the preview now. You also can use this one. But I always like to use this one when I do research or checking information. And for example, that web page, this web page talk about TP, Intune stuff. So there are three conversation style. Creativity is meant for designing, graphic stuff, marketing planning, and there's balance, there's precise. When you're doing research, it's best for you to use precise. And for people who does not have Copilot from M365, so sometimes this is also a pretty convenient tool. So whatever that you want to write and so on, you can put it here. So for organization, let's say I want to get a printer for the organization. Your IT, you need to and I need to get a color printer with photocopy function. Yeah, yeah, mainly in CPU, multi-function copier. So you see, you give you some information, printer. When you get printer, one of the concern is, let's say, I am looking for a printer that is smaller in size, okay, and cost is cheaper on the cartridges, okay. You see this? So yeah, created this, but I want to it easier. So can you do it in a table to compare the following? So it's more of a prompting skill, price, features, cartridge, as far as uh, printing speed, etc. So I type wrong, but I'll ignore it, see whether it can still capture. You see, it's searching. Certainly, this is a table. So you notice there's no price, right? Can you include price from copy website? on Google. No. Let's see if it's able to provide. Wow. Let me change something. Ringgit. And at purchase price in Malaysia. Okay, so it's searching. So it's moving it into Ringgit Malaysia. Do you find this helpful? This is as if it's your role is an IT personnel getting this company, and this is what you can do. This is way easier, and you can use this as the first draft outline to get a budget in if you need to hire to get somebody for budgeting, and you have enough information from here. So this is some of the things that you can do with Copilot alone, even without Microsoft 365 with Copilot. So you can do this, yeah. So once you got all this information, all the link is here. Yeah, you can check it yourself. You got iPrice, they can check it for iPrice, so it won't run too far, even their own website. So it will explain to you how it generates the content and some information. Some we know are not available, so no choice. So it is referencing all this data. You don't need to go through all these links one by one. Imagine that. So after you have done this, you just exporting the Excel. You open, it will be allocated in your OneDrive, so you can move it later. And this is the table. Imagine that how easy it is. So say you don't want this, you want a Word document. You can even now export 3 types: text, PDF, and Word. As I export words. See how easy it is. All the information you require is all here. That is some of the feature you can do this for sales. So there's something you can do. Reason, do I have more time? Reason, are you there?
Yep, yes.
Do I have more time?
We have time, about 10 minutes. We
Okay.
can maybe share and end.
Okay, sure. So imagine like after you've done all this, right? Actually, even here under plugins, you want to compare prices 1,000 online shop, you can even on this. But you have to start a new topic. So let's say I start a new topic. So I can turn on Presto 1000 online shop. So before I go there, and let me go to here, I'm going to copy copy this. Yeah. Let me open another one. Okay. Let me make sure my plugin is enabled. The prices. Okay, let's see what is the difference. See whether you will. Let's see. This is the logo, and you notice it's using K, Klarna. So you got the wrong MCP, never mind. It does give me all the information that is needed. So it's still quite good comparisonly. So it's almost similar. So this one is with this new Klarna plugins. So and give you photos. It's slightly even better than compared to this one who does not have a photo. So there's a slight difference of it. So there's a lot more feature here. You can even shop online shop here. So you can do this as well. You need to enable first before the new topic. So this is how some of the way that you do Copilot with. Yeah. And so I hope this can help. Yeah. As for just of some fun, I'm sure you all have heard of it can even create songs, right? Yeah. Now is the season of Parents' Day, or rather Father and Mother's Day. Create cheer R&B song. Okay, before I do that, let me change to creative for Father's Day. Yeah. Father's Day, words on appreciating the father's sacrifice, the, the caring and love. For example, here's the lyrics. Where's the music? Where is the music? Hmm. Okay, let me ping it. Sometimes it didn't work. Okay, there's error. So this round I can't show you that. Let me try and redo this. So, look like this. Let's see. Yeah, let's see that. Can't. Looks like Suno is unable to connect this now. Set. Okay. Let's try. Yeah, cannot use it. Sorry. Okay, back to you, Rizwan.
Okay, thank you, Vic. You guys can go and try. I believe one of the things that for you to easily go and try a Copilot is using from your phone. You just go into your Play Store and App Store, just search Copilot and download and install them. So you can test all the things that we have Vic just shown. You can summarize document, create document, identify images, and then turn any content and maybe rewrite them. But can do a lot of things. So that's all from us today. We will upload this recording into our channel as well. So we will have another session 2 weeks from now. Hopefully, there will be more people joining us, and we are happy to share one of the latest release that will happen 2 weeks from now. Any releases related to Copilot, we will share and have a demo so that we all together can learn. Right. So that's all from me. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. See you guys.
Okay, bro.